F2L Lookahead. It's a concept where you look ahead to the next pair while solving the current pair. It's a really powerful technique. It's a difference between a sub 20 solver and a sub 8 solver. Which it seems like a simple concept, but I've seen so many people, including me, learning, doing, and practicing this wrong. So today I'm gonna show you the basics of Lookahead. It's when you solve an F2L pair and you look for other F2L pairs to see where and what case it will be. But when does F2L Lookahead start? A. After cross. B. While solving the first pair. C. While solving the cross. It starts while solving the cross. When executing the cross, you should look for your first pair. Most people jump into learning Lookahead even when they aren't comfortable enough with their cases. Before learning Lookahead, you need to know how to solve your F2L without looking or thinking. A way to train this is to scramble up the cube and then you solve the cross. Choose an F2L pair to solve and then solve the pair by turning quickly, not thinking, and not looking at the cube. Then repeat this with the remaining F2L pairs. And you should keep repeating this drill until you're comfortable with your F2L cases. While solving your F2L, you should look away from the pieces that you're solving and look for other pieces that you want to solve next. But if you're just starting Lookahead, don't turn at the fastest TPS you can, because turning too fast can make you lose track of pieces. But instead, you should turn slow enough for you to be able to see other pieces while turning. With these basic techniques, it can get you started on Lookahead. But if you want to look ahead when turning much faster, you need to do more practice and do targeted practice drills. Most people struggle to predict what case their next pair will be, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually a difference of seconds. So let me explain. Most people when solving F2L, they solve a pair and just track the other pair's location and then go into solving that pair. But what you should be doing is when you see both of the pairs, you should just predict what the next pair will be before solving your first pair. Then do it in one singular flow like this. But you might be wondering, how do I train this? So the best way to train this is to do the Felix drill. You inspect the cube and solve cross while closing your eyes. Then you look again and try to solve two pairs at once while blindfolded. And then you inspect again and try to solve the remaining two pairs at once while blindfolded. So like when you solve F2L and your last pair is a back pair. The other case is when your F2L pairs are bad except for your back pair and you don't see one of your pieces on the top layer or in the front slots. What you should not do is to rotate, but what you should do instead is to use a technique called back slot deduction. So I want to solve the red-blue pair and I see the corner here, but the edge is not on the top layer. It's not in these two edge slots. My cross is solved, so the only possible spot is here. If you know the pair, now you can just go straight into solving it. Solving the other pairs, and oh, I forgot to do the last layer. So a way to practice this is to solve one back pair and leave the other back pair unsolved and try to use back slot reduction. So the first thing you should avoid is having both front slots solved. For this case, I have to rotate and insert it. If I rotate this way and insert, both of my front slots are solved. There's no empty space to look for, so it's harder to look ahead. But if I had rotated this way and then insert into the back, then it will be much easier to find pieces because they're more open space. Next is to generally avoid opposite pairs. So I have this back pair solved. I have this and this pair. Both are really good. So I should not pick this one because the slot it goes into is opposite of the slot that I already solved. So I should solve this one first and go into the other one. Last tip is to avoid algorithms that is hard to look ahead to, like ones with like crazy R2s or like wide moves. I don't know them. If you use them and you found that it's hard to look ahead when using these algorithms, just don't use them except for your last lot because there are no pieces left to look ahead to. I hope you all enjoyed my lookahead tutorial and learned something new. If you start lookaheading, it might be slower at first, but just keep practicing because lookahead will help you beat the sub 15 or even the sub 12 barrier. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching until the end and peace out.